right? It is just an assistance. It will assist you in your research work. It will not, it's not replicate or duplicate your work. It will not make your work just a quick go and you can do it. वही के in Hindi we use ना नकल के लिए भी अकल चाहिए. So it's on the same ground that whenever you are using AI, you need to understand that whatever the outcome is there, you need to read once. So that is what AI is all about. Number two, in case of AI, you need to understand what the outcome you require. Because as you are aware of your outcome, then only you will be able to input your data, whatever you are required to get it out of an AI as a result. In very simple terms, if you look into the computer, whatever the input that you put it, that your computer, your laptop process it, and it gives you an output. But that output, you are very much aware what output you need and you are required it. So in the same way for AI also, you need to understand what kind of output is required and accordingly put into your input, and you will get the outcome as desired by you all. So let's start with the first and foremost. We all know the AI all which has इतना pomp and show हुआ जिस AI को लेकर, that was started with chat GPT. All of a sudden with chat GPT, lot of people have wondered what this AI is all about and how you can use AI in that particular sense. So let me start with chat GPT and how chat GPT can help you to start with your literature. As a research scholar, I feel majority of here are the research scholars. So as a research scholar, our first dilemma is always from where to start. I know the topic, I know the domain, that okay, I want to go into this particular direction, but how to move in this direction, what kind of literature I should look into. So there are a lot of questions that comes into your mind. So chat GPT will definitely will help you in terms of brainstorming in terms like just you're talking to your friend. It's in that simple terms. You're just talking to your friend, and it will help you to understand what kind of research you want to go through it. So let's start with first one with chat GPT, then we will move ahead how others can be used it. I'll just a second. सर आपने मुझे एक्सेस दिया हुआ है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just a second. Why it is not? Be premium version. So 3.5 is basically free for you all. So I would be first using 3.5, and then I'll show what are the benefits of chat GPT 4. And I hope whenever you are doing your research, at least for a month, you can use chat GPT 4 for various other purposes. So let me first start with chat GPT 3.5, which is available to you all. Now in chat GPT 3.5, whenever you are doing your research, first you need to make your AI understand what kind of role play you want your chat GPT to play. So the first thing is the role. So I want my chat GPT to work as a researcher, act as a researcher. I hope my screen is visible, whatever I'm typing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So
Clear, ma'am.
great. So let me start. Act as a researcher. Identify 5 research themes on, let's say, fintech. I am basically from the fintech. So let me make them to do 5 research themes on fintech. So here they are, the 5 research themes that so it is on the basis of the research work that you are looking into. You have made your chat GPT understand that you want him to work as a researcher, right? So these are the 5 research themes. Now, out of these 5 research themes, I can take any one and see how I can make it use more of it. Let me take it financial inclusion and digital payment. If you're not satisfied with this, you can make it more enhanced. Like if I want to dig more deep into, I want deep dive on point 3. So it has given me, it has taken point number 3. Point number 3 is financial inclusion and digital payments. So it has done a deep dive into that to make it me understand that what basically I can do. I can go ahead with understanding the impact of fintech on financial inclusion, user adoption and behavior, case studies and impact assessment, regulatory and policy frameworks, partnership and collaborations, digital literacy, data privacy. So there are various trending topics that it has given up. So let me explore point 10. So let me take it further. Okay, remember one thing, whenever you are talking to Chat GPT, make sure you are giving in tricks and pieces. You're not giving one complex kind of prompt. Prompt is basically this what I am typing out, the message what you are typing out. So please make sure you give this a very small prompts, and just like you are talking to someone. It's on the same way you are talking to Chat GPT. So here are the future trends. So these are the basic that you can look into. India has also come up with their digital currency. So that is also a very good topic that you can start. Beta version has already started in the selected cities. So quantum computing, again, a very good topic that is coming up. Cross-border digital payment, RegTech, again, a very good topic that has come up. RegTech, resilience and cyber security. Yes, cyber protection is very important. So in this way you can make your, at least you can brainstorm and look into what are the topics that can you can identify, right? So let me take it to the topic of uh, identify the research questions on CBDCs. So this is what it has identified: 3. Either I can take adoption and impact, technical and security challenges, cross-border CBDC and international implication. So these are the 3 research questions that the ChatGPT has given me to identify that I can explore more. Now, why I am giving you these? With the help of these, there are other AI tools. Will you provide you with the research work? It will help you to go about with your research more refined, with more literature that is available in the this particular context. So let me take it to let's take with the first one, adoption and impact. Give a guide map to to do research on point 1. So here is the guide map. So I got a guide map that how I can move ahead. So this is the guide map that will help you to look into, to make a timeline which will bring out, okay, these are the specific points that I have to, like if I want to again step down, it has said that clearly articulate. So I can just copy this particular and I can It has given me the research questions with the objective. These are the research questions that I can frame. I don't need all. I can take any one of it which will help me to do my research. So these are the points that you can go through with it. So when it says what are the key drivers, so I can ask the drivers. So
Hello.
these are the drivers,
Yes.
key drivers: efficiency and cost reduction, financial inclusion, regulatory compliance, liquidity management, interoperability, access to central bank money, payment innovation, reduce counterparty risks. So these are the points that you can cross check with your literature also. See, remember one thing with chat GPT, please don't go ahead with the referencing, with the citation and all, because it will not
Yes.
give you. Whatever the data they have, it is just checking from your web, right? And accordingly, it is providing you the data set. But don't rely for the referencing. For referencing and to cross check with the literature, that need to be done. That is what basically the what I can say, the weak point, the loophole in Chat GPT is. But this, it will can give you a map, or it will give you a boundary from where you want to start. In fact, you can give the keywords also, like based on following keywords, draft a research, draft a research objective and questions. So let me give him the keywords like green finance, fintech, climate finance, SDGs, impact. So here are the, this is the research objective and these are the research questions. You can play with these research questions and see. In fact, with one of the research question, that how does the integration of fintech such as green finance might influence the accessibility and affordability of climate finance for business and individuals? Guide the research process for question 1. For question 1, I have made a research process. So this is the research process: literature review, what kind of literature review, data collection that I can highlight, interview and surveys, case studies also, data interpretation analysis, identify the key factors. Now, when I'm talking about, if I look into data collection and analysis, uh, I'm little confused from what kind of data collection I can do it. Uh, Guide me with the survey process and methodology that can be used to do research. So it is giving you define your research objective, design your survey. So I can, based on question 1, design the survey. So designing a survey to address your question 1. So this is the survey. Now here it is giving an open-ended questionnaire for you. So I don't want an open-ended questionnaire, right? Now I can ask, I don't want open-ended questions. Make on Likert scale. I don't want open-ended question. Make on Likert scales. Highlighting Likert scales factor-wise. Factor-wise. So here it is. It has given me on the Likert scale. So it is giving me on the basis of factor-wise influence on accessibility, factors and challenges, additional comments if you want, and closing and all those. So this is the survey that it has given me that I can use it for my question one. The question one was basically on what? It was basically integration of financial solutions into green finance mechanism which influence the accessibility and affordability of climate finance for businesses and individuals. So is there anything else you want me to do it with the chat GPT? Then I'll go to chat GPT 4.0 to make it more clear. If you want me to do anything else and if you want some different kind of, see, remember one thing, it is all on the prompts that you are using which will help you. Literature review, it will not do it. It will just guide you with your mindset. Anyone has any question here?
Yes, ma'am. One is regarding secondary data. If I want to do research based on secondary data, so can it help me in finding the secondary data and also in how to analyze the data? Can it help me in that?
Okay, fine. See, sir, identifying the secondary data, it will give you what kind of second data. Okay, if I say I want this research to be done on secondary data, which data set will be helpful? So, so these are the data set that is asking you to that you can use it, but it will not give you the exact. As I said, it will not give you the exact websites on the link that you can't rely on that, but it will guide you that these are the things that you can use it and what kind of data set will help you. So with the World Bank, you can get the data sets on finance, climate and development indicators. For international financial institutions like IMF and ADB, there are reports and data sets available. So these are the ways that you can. Even you can take it. I want to do this research on in Indian context. So these are the from Indian websites that you can take up. So this way it will help you. So don't totally rely. You just need to explore for the secondary data. But yes, it will give you the exact. Now your second question that you asked, how to do the data analysis if you have any data. For that, 3.5 doesn't give you that kind of accessibility. Just let it complete, then I'll show you. Apart from data analysis, is there any other query?
One more thing, like in case of secondary data, I want to know exactly what kind of secondary data is required for this research study.
So this is what it has given me. Exact तो नहीं, मैं वही कहा है. It will help you to brainstorm. That it has provided me where I can go to RBI, where I can look into their digital payments and banking and fintech. Then with NPCI, their digital payment. Then I can go to Ministry of Environment, where they can talk about climate finance initiatives and green projects and sustainability efforts. Now, if you want me to how to go about with it, like I can ask how to use Ministry of Environment data for the research. Now, this is what it has given me. Now, it has said extract relevant variables. So, I can ask identify the variables that I can extract. So, these are the variables that I can extract. How these variables will support my research question. So how these variables will support my research question? So this is what it is giving. This is the way it will help you to elaborate. So this way you can get it. Any anything else?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
please.
how does this ChatGPT 3.5 understand? What kind of tone, uh, you know, we have to use. Especially for research. Do we have to say something like, I'm using it for my academics purpose, or in the prompt somewhere?
Yes, sir. Aapko, you have to state that what kind of role you want that ChatGPT need to play. Like I'll give you one. Let's say suppose I have some abstract. Let me get some abstract. Um, Wait a second. I'll just get one abstract.
All right,
Mm,
ma'am.
huh? Now this is the abstract that I have taken. Now what I can ask, like if I say that is my abstract, right? Now I'll ask X as an editor, review the abstract and give comments. So I'll paste my abstract. Now what ChatGPT will do, it will become as an editor. And this is the comments that as an editor can give to me. And it is giving me the revised abstract. So these are the basically the clarity and precision could be improved. Clarity of objectives. In that particular abstract, their objectives were not clear, methodology description was not clear, results, implication and short and grammar clarity. And it has provided you with the revised version of our extract. This is the one way, like you can check with your abstract as a reviewer how you look at even with your papers also like introduction section you can't take the whole of the paper, you have to put it into some bit and pieces because it can't take more than 1,000 words.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. So it's more role based then.
Yes, it is more on the role based. Like in the first one, when I was doing my research, I was looking in the research objectives. I asked ChatGPT to play a role of a researcher. If you look at the first one, I asked ChatGPT to act as a researcher.
Got it.
right? Now, even now also, if I ask my chat GPT, I'll act as a researcher, give summary of the following abstract in tabular form, stating the research objective, stating the research objective, methodology, and research outcome. So let me take the same abstract. So now what it will do, now it will act as a researcher, and this is the tabular it has made. It has given me the research objective of that particular paper, on the basis of which, generally on the basis of abstract, we try to make, and this will help you to prepare a tabular based on the three aspects: research objective, methodology, and the research outcome from the paper. So you don't need have to, it's just from the abstract. This is the summarize that you can make. So sometimes, like you from literature review, you want to make a table. So this is the best way you can make a table out of it. And simple, you can copy. This is the copy button. Just click it and copy it on your Word file or on Excel. It will easily copy there.
So both role and prompt go hand in hand.
Sir, prompt is the whole.
The
Prompt is this.
prompt is the key.
This is the prompt. This whole
Yeah,
is a prompt,
the
right? Prompt is basically the command.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the command, the first part comes with the role. Second part comes with the action. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Like if I say, act as Dr. Swati, I want my chat GPT to act as Dr. Swati and write a brief bio about her qualification and experience. Now, remember one thing, this is one part, this is the action. Now, what kind of language you want, the tone, I want professional tone and 100 words. So, this is what I have not given who is Dr. Swati. So, according to my said, it has taken that I am from the field of finance and economics and I hold PhD in economics. If I say to him, I give him more brief about myself, it will define accordingly. And it is in the professional tone. In fact, for any kind of summary that you are preparing or you want to make an abstract. So let me take it from here. Like
প্রোগ্রাম চলছে অসুবিধা
so this was my research question that I was talking. Act as researcher, draft a research proposal on, make it 500 words, academic tone, academic analytical tone. I wanted academic analytical tone, including research objective, methodology, and research outcome. If I want a research proposal, so it is preparing the research proposal. So it has given me a title, The Impact of FinTech Integration on Climate Finance, Accessibility and Affordability. So I have asked him to work on it with more academic analytical tone. So it has given me an analytical tone with an introduction. These are the research objectives, specifying in India, the methodology that I would be using it, the data analysis. Now, whichever part I want to explore more, I can ask it to elaborate and make it more significantly highlighted. Or I can give him more instructions. Right now, I'm not giving it more instructions because it's not coming into my. If you have anything in your mind that I can give it more instructions, I can give more commands or make it more elaborative or more concise. Like if I talk about for data collection, I got like what kind of critical tools can be applied. So these are the analytical tools that I can use. Please, if you have any question, you can ask me.
Ma'am,
Yeah, please.
ma'am, what we have now extracted now the draft proposal which has been given by Chat GPT, we still need to edit it before we submit, or because otherwise it would be considered as a plagiarism, or would that come in the plagiarism software?
Uh, Ma'am, please. This was the first thing I specified it. It is an assistance. It will assist
Yes,
you to draft it, right? You have to
yes.
read it, you have to include, you have to cite it, you have to referencing, or all everything need to be done. It
Okay,
is just giving you an outline and helping you. In
okay,
a way, like sometimes what happened, you are working all alone,
okay.
right? And you need
Yes,
someone to discuss, to do the brainstorm. So chat
okay,
gpt is the best way to do the brainstorm.
okay. Ma'am, and the other thing was, if we have an abstract from maybe Scopus or from, Google Scholar, can we put that abstract and maybe we can explore on that or maybe elaborate through Chat GPT?
That's what I have done initially. This what I have done.
Okay. Yes.
I have given him an abstract
Okay.
and I made this tabular.
Okay.
See, this was the abstract, and I want him to give me a summary of the following abstract in a
Okay.
tabular form stating the research objective, methodology, and research outcome. So through
Okay.
this abstract, it has given me this table.
Yes. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Can we also extract research papers from Google Scholar on a particular topic or from some other website?
Yeah, that I will show you. There is another AI. Right now, this chat GPT is a question and answer to do the brainstorming. What you are asking, that is from the different AI tool that we will do. I hope till now it is clear. So there was one question on data analysis. Now that is not done in the free software. That is 3.5. It is on ChatGPT 3.4. You can do data analysis. You have different plugins also, and even you can read your images. Now, if I look into analysis right now, I don't have any Excel file in this particular laptop. Just simple, you can attach any file. I don't have file here. I'll show you tomorrow with one of my sample with a data set. With the help of ChatGPT 4, you can do the data analysis and everything.
Ma'am, can you download a file from Kaggle or somewhere?
Uh, मैं वही कह रही हूँ दैट आई विल डू टुमारो आज फिर वही टाइम कंज्यूमिंग टास्क हो जाएगा so tomorrow I'll show you. I'll just note it down with regard to
Version 4 is a paid version, ma'am.
yeah please
version 4 is a paid one, or
Yeah, but this is a paid one.
And also, ma'am, one thing for data analysis, do we need to specify the tool also, that which tool we want to use it for analysis?
Yes, ma'am, you have to. Even ChatGPT can help you to write the code also. Like you don't want, you have ChatGPT 3.5, not an issue. So I can have write. Give me any statistical tool you want to get a code for R software or Python, whatever you tell me.
Let's say Python,
Which statistical tool?
maybe ANOVA or any tool for that
regression?
matter.
Factor
Regression.
analysis.
Yeah.
Analysis code for Python software. So this is the factor analysis code for your Python. So you just need to replace your data set and you have to define the number of factors and provide in the factor analyzer. So this is what you will get. This is for Python. Just you need to copy it, copy the code, type it on the Python software and you can start working on it. In fact, if you want to do it on same for our software, so you don't need to remember any code or anything, that is easily available and this is what you can do. This is the code for our software. This is the code for Python that you can do.
Ma'am, you said that GPT 4 can be used free for some time.
No, sir. ChatGPT 4 is not free.
No, you said for 1 month or something. Is there a
No,
trial
sir.
version?
No, sir. There is no trial version. 3.5 is free. 4 doesn't have any trial version. Actually, 3.5 is totally free. So if you want to do the data analysis, that is the paid.
So, ma'am, it means, can we say like this? Like, if we are very much particular about what exactly we want, and if we will make our question clear, so we will get a proper answer for the same?
Yes,
Is it like
ma'am.
that?
Yes. You should know what kind of output is required and what input you will put accordingly. Like, give me one
Oh.
second. Uh, let me take any. So let me take a paper. I'll show you one more thing that you can do with the help of Chat GPT 3.5 with the free version only. Like, this is the data set I have, right?
Okay.
This is the data, not data set. If I say this is the data, right? Like whenever you use the statistical tool, you get some data with you, the tables and everything, and you are not able to interpret it, or you have some doubt how to interpret this data. So with, I can ask, act as researcher, interpreted the result. So this is what, and this is the based on the provided. This is the interpretation with the data set that I have provided him.
Wow.
So you can do the interpretation as well. Even if I want, wait a second.
Ma'am, you have done this data interpretation in 3.5 version, right? Or in
Yeah, I
4.0?
have done in 3.5, not in 3.4.
3.5. Okay, okay.
Yeah, like if I have this data set with me, right? So I'll take this, but I need to explain what I'm basically doing it. Abhi to I'm just giving him the
Ma'am,
simple
there is
instruction.
difference between 3.5 and
Come again, sir.
Is the difference between the two GPT 3.5 and 4.0?
Sir, right now I'm doing on 3.5.
Ma'am, slides are not visible, so I'm not able to understand your 3.5 and 4.
Sir, ma'am, I'm right now using 3.5.
Yeah, I can understand, I can hear, but I can't see anything on the screen.
Okay.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
this screen visible now?
Ma'am, screen is visible. Her internet may
Screen
be
is
slow.
visible, ma'am. It must be at.
Screen
There
is
is no
visible.
there is
Okay,
no
maybe
problem,
my
ma'am.
problem. Maybe my
Yes.
problem. It's okay.
Ma'am, आप please rejoin करिएगा, please.
Oh, I should leave and join again. Okay.
Yeah, I hope आप एक बार try करिए, please.
No, ma'am. You can click on the window which is presenting, ma'am. You can see
हाँ.
this. Maybe there are more windows.
See, right now I'm.
Ma'am,
Yeah, please, one by one. I hope there are people who have raised hand. So, can you please one by one?
yes, ma'am, I just want to know, are there any commands, like for example, as you said, as a researcher, as a editor, or are there any particular command that can be there for the common apart from the title and the content?
I didn't get your question. Can you be a little more elaborative? What basically you want to ask me?
As we have discussed, like certain commands you have given, like as a researcher, please find out
Yeah.
abstract or the data interpretation from this tabular format. So, do we have a certain commands for like editors or researchers? What else can be there? Like once we will start working on it, so how many angle can be there?
Sir,
Like
ma'am, it all
editor.
depends upon you what angle you want to ask.
Okay,
I can
okay,
ask as a researcher. Maybe I'm stuck with the variables. I'm not able to
oh,
identify the variables. So I'm
perfect.
asking my chat GPT to identify the variables for the research question. Maybe I'm stuck with the keyword. Maybe I don't know how to write the abstract. Maybe I have the abstract, but I don't know which format to apply.
Okay,
Maybe I want my chat GPT to review my abstract. I want my chat GPT to check the spellings, English, grammar, or I want my particular para or text to be more analytical. So that can be in any form. But you need to
oh,
understand the prompt that you are giving.
right. So exactly what output we want, the same input we have to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Like
ma'am,
right now,
that
I have given a very abstract kind of input. I just
right.
asked it to interpret the result. I have
Hmm.
not given him the full details that this is the result. I have just told you to a certain extent that this is the result.
Absolutely, ma'am. This is really magical. After like this 45 minutes conversation, the life seems so easy. Like that we have
Man, that's
to
what I said. That you
struggle
can
a
become
lot.
a smart researcher. Don't become so hardworking
Exactly.
because you have, as a researcher, you are an educator also, academician also, and you have other duties also to fulfill apart from your personal commitments.
Exactly.
Excuse
And
me, ma'am.
please don't
Something
feel it
so
is
happening.
unethical. It is not unethical. All the Western universities have adopted it, they are applying. So don't feel it is unethical. It is not
Right.
unethical.
Ma'am, it's the
No,
same
ma'am.
thing that we are taking help of libraries in earlier days with the
Yes, ma'am.
researchers and
Yes,
your
ma'am.
supervisors guide and the experts advice, but just we are using with the help of artificial intelligence. That's it.
Because as a scholar we have sometimes, like, my guide doesn't have time for me, or maybe definitely guide is also busy, they have other commitments also. So instead of waiting for getting a response from your guide, you can work, you can do the brainstorm and then give him the final result to your guide. So at least it will save time for your guide also to review.
Exactly.
Yes, madam. I have a query.
I agree with you, ma'am. I agree
Excuse me.
with you because we have got so many commitments that time flies away. And then we
Excuse
are
me.
getting into hurdles. I agree with you. 100% I
Yeah.
am with you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, ma'am.
I would like to ask one thing. Isn't killing our creativity when you are researcher as an academician? We have to put in our creativity and new ideas, developing new ideas, and all those things. How ChatGPT affecting all these things, creativity and innovative ideas, all those things.
Activity is you have to give him something now, then only it will give you a result. What is the first thing to do in the research? When you start a research or you write a research paper, what is the first thing? You need to do a brainstorm.
Exactly.
And that brainstorm, if a software is helping you to do then why you go to a Google Scholar? You just give the keywords and it gives you a literature, all the research papers. Then you read all those research papers, and it takes a month to read the research papers and write the summary. And if the technology is supporting you, that this 1 month time can be reduced in 1 day. So just imagine that the paper that was taking 6 months will take 1 month to write. Creativity doesn't goes anywhere, sir.
Creativity is like, how creatively we can give the prompts.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
sir.
absolutely. It's a feeling like we are walking for the miles and we are walking bare foot, and suddenly we are getting helicopter and we are reaching somewhere. It's absolutely amazing. Like, even just for the imagination, it's feeling so wonderful. And when we are going to apply this will really give the wonderful results. Like, I'm really blessed to attend this seminar. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am. Same here.
Hello, ma'am. I missed just the beginning. Was it a Chat GPT 3.5? Is it a software that you downloaded, or is it a website on which we went? Just I missed the beginning, very much beginning.
Ma'am, just a very you can type on your Google chat.openai. It's an open AI.
Oh, okay,
And you can
okay.
just
I got it.
huh,
I got it.
yeah.
Yes. And
I'm
after
using
that, we
right now
just
the
have to
free
be here.
version. I'm not using
Ma'am,
the paid one.
can you just go to the new tab and can you just give us a demo? Just
Yeah, just a second. Are you
new
able to
tab.
see my
New
screen?
tab. Yes, yes, yes. New
Yes,
tab,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Clearly.
So it is chat, this one,
Okay.
chat.openai.com. And you just enter.
Okay.
This is what it will be. I have already logged in because I have a paid version. So,
Okay. So what about us, ma'am? We need to log in by our Gmail and all.
you can log in from any your Gmail and you can start working on it.
Okay. Only for 3.5, not for 4, right?
No, for not for 4. 4 is paid. It is $20 per month.
Oh, okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you for the
Ma'am, one question, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Now, if you take help of ChatGPT, definitely the literature review is going to become
Sir,
easier.
your voice is not clear.
Ma'am, can you hear me now?
Just give me 1 second. I believe. Just give me 1 second. I'll get my headphone. Just a second. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay. So my question was that it is well appreciated that with the feature of ChatGPT, our literature review or literature survey can get easier. But most of the publications, while accepting the research paper, they have the AI check along with the Plaggy check. So if we take the inputs directly from the chat GPT, I believe it is going to be difficult clearing the AI check when we submit the research paper.
Okay. For plagiarism and all that, if you want to clear it, yes, definitely there are again softwares available to clear the AI plagiarism. The first one is you itself. You may want to definitely when you will read, you may sometimes want to change or something like. Other than that, you have paraphrasing softwares like Quillbot, very famous software that is used. So you can use Quillbot to do that.
Yeah, I generally use Quillbot.
But please use again, once again, I'll say for Quillbot, you don't use the free version, use the paid version. It is much more effective as compared to free version because majority people say Quillbot is not good or they have their sentence framing is not good because you are using free. But
Yes, yes. After taking input from the Quillbot, whatever translation takes place, then you can minor amendments can be done so that we can overcome that AI check also.
Are there any plugins for 3.5?
Sir, no, there are no plugins for 3.5. The plugins are for 4.
So, ma'am, if we rephrase with the help of Quillbot, then it will not be caught in plagiarism.
It will not. I'll give you one more prompt. Whenever you're using any work from Chat GPT, right? You're copying from Chat GPT. Just at the end, use the prompt humanize.
Okay.
Humanize is a prompt which will help you know software will able to detect that it is from AI.
Okay.
So you can use this prompt humanize. So your text will be like as a human. It has written.
Okay, so it has to be then whatever instruction we are giving. So at the end, we have to specify this humanize, or once I will get
Yes.
the results and then.
Once you get the result and you can write humanize and then you can do it.
Okay. So the same thing will get rephrased.
Yes, it will same thing will get as a human it will be writing up. So if you look at here, this is what humanize is. This is what it is written, right, for awareness.
Yeah.
And see what initially it was written.
Ma'am, how to overcome this?
Come again, sir.
How to overcome this detection?
Sir, your voice is breaking. Can you please repeat again?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can we remove the plagiarism through with the help of the same?
Yeah, you can plagiarism. You can use Quillbot.
No, in the same format. If we will say kindly remove the plagiarism, so
Ma'am,
can it?
it is not copied from anywhere. It is
Oh,
written by, it is not copied. Actually, sir's question was that because majority of now this plagiarism softwares can detect AI plagiarism also that
right,
you have
right,
copied from AI,
right.
right? So the for thing that is like if you take this text, copy it, put it in Quillbot, and it will give you a paraphrase.
Okay,
Ha.
that's
So that can be done.
ma'am. One just personal question: since when you are using this techniques? Like since how long?
Yeah. Acha, since how long? It has been a year. And
Because
surprisingly, with Professor Bolanath sir, this is my fourth workshop on AI.
okay,
So I usually take workshops on AI, specifically how to use it for classroom, as an academician, as a researcher. So you can use it in any way. And
right.
ChatGPT is very good to use it. It will really support you because we generally feel we are all alone, we don't know. So it will help you to do the brainstorming. That's it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And if you
Asif,
don't mind, please share your details so that we can have the event in our university and college as well, if you are okay.
no, sure, ma'am. I will share definitely. Um, Asif sir, you have a question, please. Asif sir. Yes, it will be. Can I move next? The next one is,
Ma'am, excuse me, just one question.
yeah, please, sir.
Um, you've been using 3.4, 3.5 and 4.
Yeah.
What special features does 4 have that makes it much more worth it to spend $20 a month on that?
Sir, when you have all your work done, you want to do the data analysis, you want to have plugins like PDFs and everything, you want to read it, right?
Hmm.
When you want a little more reliable kind of answers, then you can use ChatGPT 4.
Okay, so after the initial stages that we did, like you did right now,
Yeah,
when we move into the analysis part, we'll 4 would serve a better purpose.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, how does ChatGPT compare to something like Claude?
Okay, I have used rest of it, but I found ChatGPT much far better. I'll tell you very easily. The reason being, if you look at this, all the ChatGPTs, they all comes at ChatGPT. The one we are using is open access. Rest also are the same, but they have word limit.
Okay.
Like 500, because when they use it, they have a word limit. They don't give you precise answer, number one. Number two, they are still in their learning process. If you look into, just type any technical question, like I have tried. If you people are aware of, in accounting we have accounting concepts and principles, like going
Yes, ma'am.
concern, separate legal entity. This one question I tried on all the chat GPTs. Only
Okay.
chat GPT, this open access, was able to answer.
So it means it's a trial and tested and implemented since so long, and it's a beginner of all the AI tool in India. So it is more.
Ma'am, not only in India, it is worldwide. Actually, chat
Yes,
GPT, what
worldwide.
happened, it is not the one day, because these AI tools required years of processing,
Yes.
because they have to read lot of data. And if we will not use this all these AI tools, it will become obsolete, because they need us to refresh them, to learn from us, and then they are the people, just people like us. It's just
Right.
that software it is running, but it is reading from us only. And the like if I say about, as number of times we'll use it, it will be more refined, because I use a lot of plenty of time chat gpt. Now chat gpt knows me so well, what I'm basically looking forward. It's just like my personal Alexa and everything. Alexa knows you very well, and it gives you the answer that you want, like Google Assistants and all those. So chat gpt also start reading you, your behavior, and then it will able to give you more reliable answers. So in that perspective you can use it.
That's so amazing, ma'am.
uh,
Absolutely amazing.
this is the next one, researchrabbit.ai. Researchrabbit.ai. Now what basically this research rabbit do, it gives you, help you for your research work. Oh, time, I guess we have time now, huh? We have half an hour. Yeah. So it gives you, research rabbit gives you, like I asked you guys, right now I said that you have keywords with you but you don't know literature. One of the participant asked me from where to identify the literatures and everything. So it will help you to do your literature work. Like if I put into mm, now I'll put add papers. So I'll have, maybe I have a paper or a title, or I can put the keywords also. Like I'll put the word keyword as fintech and green finance. Even I can upload the files, RIS or BibTeX files into this. And I want all subject areas. So these are the papers related to my keywords. Now I can take any one, like maybe I'll take this, add to my collection. So it has been added up. So let me take this one. So this is the paper. So this is the abstract of the paper. I have similar 1352 similar work. It has 62 references. Already this paper has 10 cited. The authors have similar 3 papers and there are suggested other 3 authors also. So if I just click on similar work, so these are the similar works. So this is the map that I can get it. So I can click on anyone. So in this way, this is the green financial. So through one seed, I'm able to look into my literature and I can explore the areas where I can do. In fact, instead of that, I want to see my authors. So these are the 3 authors who have done this paper. And this author has been have 5 publications with 19 citations. It has 42 citations. So I have selected this. So it has 2 published works. So I can see his published work. This is his collaboration. This is I'm doing for the author's perspective. So this is the one of the map that you can create. That is the Research Rabbit app. So if you want to look into the references, so these are the references. So I want to take any of the reference. These are the references that it has. Maybe I want to put it on the timeline. So these are on the basis of timeline. I want to, so I want to see a particular paper. I want to see this paper. So this is the paper. It has a similar work. It has 42 references. It has been cited in 20. So these are the cited. This paper has been cited in these 20 papers. So in this way, this is one of the app. Similar with the research app, you have one more that is basically connected papers. So I'll put here same fintech, green finance, and it will build me a graph. So I have to choose one paper. The same paper, I got it here also. So I'll click it. So this is the paper, the same node, I got it. In connected papers also. So I can check. I'll get all the reference here. This side is the paper which I'm clicking. I'm just putting it. This is the original paper. And on my right side, I'm getting the papers, refer papers. If I click on this, so you have how does green finance affect the green total factors. So it is 346 cited. So I'll open a graph for this particular paper. So for this particular paper, I have opened the graph and I can. So remember, this is the free version again. Under this, I can prepare only two graphs free. Again, connected papers, it is also need to be paid. I have not, for this connected papers, I have not used it till now, because Research Rabbit is free till now. So I generally use Research Rabbits, and other connected papers I generally don't use it. I've already taken up the two parts because it only gives me two maps as a free version. So one is connected papers. In this too, if you have anything you want to ask me.
Just one thing, ma'am. Research Rabbit. Can you just reopen it and how you have opened the abstract and put it? Just repeat once again, ma'am.
Yeah, like if you go to new collection, right? You just write any name, right? You just open, go to add papers, and then you just look into the title, DOI or keywords. This is for PMIDs, basically for scientific papers. If somebody is from science background, that person can use that. So you can use any kind of, like if I take fintech adoption.
Here we have to put the title of the paper or
Anything you want to. Maybe there is some paper that you want to search and you want to prepare a map. Like
okay.
Let's take an example. I'll use a paper.
And this collected papers, they are already the ones which are stored in Research Rabbit or something we
It
have
will
to.
take from the internet.
Okay.
It will take from the internet.
So we need to specify our topic there.
Yeah. You need to specify your topic there. Let me see. Like sometimes you don't able to know from where to start. You just have the keywords. Like you can get
Yes.
the keywords from ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Right? From
Yeah.
once you get the keywords from ChatGPT, you can type those keywords here.
Okay.
And do the research.
Okay.
So this is basically the paper. So I'll add to the collection. And let's see. This is the paper. This is the paper. Similar work for this particular paper, which I got from Google Scholar.
Mm-hmm.
There are 1,700. This is the map I got for the similar work. These are the similar papers.
Mm-hmm.
So I have all the papers with me. So it will help me to do my research. So rather than searching from where I can get my data, you get your all the literature from here.
All right. So basically, it is for the literature to collect and review. All right.
Yes, for literature collection.
Okay. And it will do the review as well, or ChatGPT will do the review of these papers.
Then review and everything. Once you have done, either you want to do it on your own. Once you get it in a tabular form, all these stuffs. So there are other softwares available to review your literature.
Okay. All right.
ChatGPT can also do it, but it will give you only, like you can generally in a research paper we read abstract. We sometimes read conclusion, introduction and conclusions, just to have a brief idea whether I should read the paper or not, complete paper or not. Right. So you can give the introduction section to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to give a summary of this introduction based on some few points that you want to see whether this paper is relevant or not. Or even you can ask ChatGPT that based on this research question, is this introduction relevant? So it will help you to identify, yes, whether it is relevant or not. That can be done.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Is there any time span that it is considering for giving the relevant papers? Like 2017 is seen, 13 is seen. The past
No,
5
because
years
of this
papers or
paper.
something?
No. You will find 2015 even for 1990 also.
Okay.
1989
Means
also.
any
Yeah.
any 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 years. Okay.
Yeah. 1988 also. It is giving you all the similar work.
Okay.
The
Okay.
same paper. These are the references. This paper has 97 references.
Okay, 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 I got it.
Ma'am, I want to ask, does this open the papers which are paid otherwise?
Which are paid me? Okay, the paid version.
The papers, like the research papers, uh, like if I want to access some information from a research paper, which is, if I want to have, I mean, I have to pay something. But can it
Okay.
extract information from that paper as well?
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That all on the luck on that front. Like if I talk about this paper, this is a paid one, because sometimes it happened with me, sometimes it, because being it is free, that the challenge comes. So let me see if you are lucky enough. Because it get updated. So this was the paper which is, yeah, it is able to read it. It is giving you all references. It is giving you the similar work, but it will not give you, it will just give you all the information.
Okay.
So it will help you to see, okay, all the references and all where it has been cited. Everything is given here.
Ma'am,
Excuse me, ma'am.
different from the bibliometric analysis that we do.
Ma'am, this is
By,
not bibliometric analysis.
okay.
This is not bibliometric analysis. Bibliometric analysis is very different. This is literature review.
Excuse you, ma'am. If you can
Yes.
just briefly, like maybe it is something off topic, but if you can just brief me about BibTeX, which is like coming again and again on this website. So if you can just brief me, how can we use BibTeX, or what is BibTeX? How can we use it, and what is the purpose here?
Ma'am, this is the basically your, like you have Excel file. Whenever you download the Scopus database or any database from any these all data sets, right? It comes in, they ask you either you want in Excel, you want in BIMTeX,
Yes, yes.
RAS. So these are those file names. So it don't
And how
you
to
can't
use
upload
these
Excel.
BibTeX, ma'am?
Ma'am, you have to
Like,
upload it. It's just like
okay,
CSV file. You keep
okay,
a,
okay,
you save it in this format, and then you can upload in
okay.
this research rabbit.
Acha, acha. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Ha.
Same as with RIS.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. It is just CSV file. You keep a Excel file and
Okay, ma'am.
CSV file.
Yes,
But
ma'am. I understood. Yes.
but here they take only two format. One is BibTeX and one is RIS.
RIS. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Even Zotero also. Zotero is just like Mendeley. If you people are using Mendeley as a
Yes,
reference
ma'am.
management, so
Huh.
Zotero is also one of it. Mendeley is not AI based. Zotero is AI based. So they, you can connect with Zotero also. So it will help
Okay.
you. From there also you can directly connect with Research Rabbit.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Anything else?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, please.
For psychology based studies, which one would be better
Ma'am, you can
apart
use
from?
everything. All these are good.
Okay.
You tell me
All
your
three.
topic. Ma'am, you tell me your
My
topic.
okay. Suppose my topic is mental health of kids and screen time.
Mental health,
And screen time of kids.
screen time.
Yeah.
So you get this,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like I'll take this paper, the first
Okay.
paper itself.
Yeah.
So this is the paper, mental health. This
Yeah.
paper has similar work of 1000. You have
Okay.
45 references in this paper, and this paper has been cited 19 times.
Okay.
So these are the cited papers you can check. So it is not only for management.
Okay.
You
It's
can
for
use for,
every.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
How can we use it for writing a systematic research review?
Yes, sir. It is for that only, SLR only. Uh, Hello, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
I,
ma'am.
ma'am.
yeah, I hope I have answered you, sir.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Your voice is slightly faint.
Oh, okay. Actually, I'm so sorry. Actually, today I'm not keeping well. I have yesterday night I caught fever, so my voice is little slow. So I'm so sorry for that. Um, shall I move ahead with the next one? Are you
Yes,
clear with two connected papers and all? Now there is
yes, ma'am.
another one which is also very popular.
Ma'am, one last question.
Yeah, please.
Is this like does it save our past research? Like suppose yesterday I found out some papers and today I'm finding some other papers. So does it save the history?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If you look into this is my previous one.
Oh, okay, okay. So it saves our last search, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's why I need to log in.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Fine.
So it will save all your work. Similar like research rabbit and connected papers. This is very famous one. Lit maps. It gives you a seed map. Again, um, like if I say same one fintech green finance and I enter, so I can take any one. In lit maps it is one paper and you can develop a seed. That is a seed, and then a tree is prepared. Like I'll take this and I'll generate a seed map. So this is one seed, and these are the papers related to it. So it has discovered 20 more relatable articles, right? So I can take any one. This is the paper. But in this, like in research rabbit, you can look into the similar work, earlier work, and all those stuffs. There are a lot of things that you can explore here. In litmap, it is simple. With one paper you see how many papers are linked with that one paper. That is what litmaps does. Just like your connected maps, this connected papers also, with one paper it is only giving you the papers that are connected to this. Same with the lit maps. With one paper it is giving you how many papers are connected with this.
And this is also a free version, is it?
Right now, yes, I'm using free version, ma'am. I'm using free
Okay.
version.
Okay.
So in this also you can create your map, that is lit map, just like your connected one. Here you are able to connect the papers, you are able to see the papers on this side. Lit map also gives you, and you can identify, because this was the seed I have put in, and it is giving me the papers, and you can have a look here. Now with this paper, like I want to create a different map. So what I'll do, I'll from this paper with this paper as a seed, I'll generate one more lit map. So it will open in different. Now this is a different one, and again my new seed map has been generated based on this paper, green finance fintech and this one. So based on this I got a different kind of map. So it is just with one paper how many papers are connected. This is basically giving you a map which is known as seed map, and you can save here, so that won't be a challenge. Like I've already I was working on it. So these are the two. One I have created social impact. I can go ahead. This strength and all. The seed map I can look into. So I can just save the papers and create a seed map accordingly with your lit map. Similar with the lit maps, there is one more app which help you is insightful AI. Now, in case of insightful, like litmaps is done through one paper. Insightful will help you to do with the two papers. It can gives you the connection. Like I don't have right now. Let me take this paper. Let me take this paper and another paper. I'll use this. So if you have two papers and you want to see the connections, literature connections, so I'll just do the search. So it is helping me to have a look with the. Acha, they are not able to find this particular paper. This paper is not there. Okay, I'll take this one. Yeah. So I'll say, so these are the two papers. So I'll say connect paper. Connect paper. So this is the connection between the two papers. So these are the papers from these two papers. Like in Litmap, I was talking with one paper. But in case of Insightful, with the help of two papers, I'm trying to get a connection. So there are 423 papers searched. There are 33 paths, 33 papers in the path. Keywords. Now, with the base of the keywords, like I just want to look into sustainable. So based on sustainable, this is the paper which is talking about more relevant. So I have all these papers. Now I want to check, I want to see. So I can log the graph to this paper or maybe to this, or I want to add. So I can add here, like if I want to this to my research. So this paper has been added. Right. Then I'll add this paper and I'll add this paper and this. So let me add these three papers. So these are the papers that I have added into this. It my seed papers. And now this is the graph that I got. Which will help me to see where the connected papers. But with the help of two papers, I'm able to get the connection. In Litmaps, with one paper, I was able to get the connection. With this, I'm able to get, with two papers, I'm able to get the connections. So from 2021 to 2023, these are the similar papers. So if I want to check, I can look into a step towards sustainable development, the nexus of environment. So this is not open access. So I'm getting everything. It is cited by one only, 81 citing. All these things are available. This is DOI. So I can go and check the paper. It will help you to get the data set from where you can do your literature review.
It is also free, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. To a certain extent, it is free.
Okay, ma'am.
For Litmaps, it is a plugin also. You can get the plugin for Litmaps. So you can just add in. अभी इसमें दिख नहीं रहा है. I guess I have that plugin. नहीं है मेरे पास. इसमें भी plugin नहीं है. ओके मैंने Litmaps का plugin इसमें दूसरे में डाला हुआ है. अच्छा. So you can get the plugin for this. You can just put it on Google Litmaps plugin. So on Google Play Store, you can get the plugin for the Litmaps. Even if you have ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 4 also provides you the plugin that will help you to do the research work. So ChatGPT 4 have these plugins. So you can just plug in with them and you can do with the same. Anyone has any doubt with the lit maps, connected papers?
Basically, so all these websites, Research, Rabbit App, Litmap, Insightful, they are all meant for literature review and collecting the papers.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Instead of going here and there, it's just like in Google Scholar, you have to look into here. It will give you the related also. It will give you a map also. Sometimes what happened, you want to make your, as one have said now, creativity. So this is what the creativity that you can add in your paper.
Okay.
But please, this is not a bibliometric analysis. Just please make sure this is not bibliometric analysis that you can use it. It's just for your literature review to make it more presentable. You can use these maps.
Okay.
Hello, madam. There is a small query.
Yeah,
Hello.
please, sir.
You first, when you opened this insightful link, that was insightful.ai. Now it is showing insightful.xyz. So what is the exact URL for this?
No, this is the exact. Actually, Insightful AI. It came on the. Actually, I generally use now, so it has given me Insight AI on Google.
Okay.
Dot XYZ. It is their main.
Fine.
So for Google search, it at once came. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, for literature review, there is an app called Mandley. Can you please explain how to use that?
Ma'am, Mandley is not for literature review. Mandley is for reference management.
Okay.
Yes. So that is two different things.
Okay. So there we put all the studies, right, ma'am?
In Mendeley, you have to put it all your database and then it will give you for citation for doing the referencing and everything.
Okay. Ma'am, can you please tell me how to use that?
मैम एक्चुअली मैं रेफरेंसिंग वाला तो अभी नहीं करवा रही बट डेफिनेटली टुमारो आई विल शेयर यू हाउ टू यूज I'll let you know how to use Mendeley. But now there are a lot of other AI apps that
like
also can be like I was telling you right now, Zotero, ZOT इसमें भी है ये ZOTERO.
Okay.
Ma'am, what about an app called Scholasty? I think it's called.
That I was planning to do it tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Scholarcy I would be doing. That is a very good app for doing your summary.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes you don't have time to read a paper. So that will help you to do the reading. Again, but Scholarcy is good for if you have paid version.
Yes, ma'am. For the trial version, you can use it for, I think, 14 days or something.
No. You can upload it, and but all the contents are not visible.
Okay. Even for the trial version?
No, for Prime, you have all the contents available.
No, the trial version. Because if you use the trial version, you can use full facilities for maybe 14 days only.
But sir, for trial version also, no, you have to make a payment. Then you can use the 14 days trial.
Trial version, I think 2 rupees or something, 1 rupee or 2 rupee.
Now it has got changed because I guess it is be a month or so. I have not using Scholarcy. Initially, when I was doing my literature review, I got my Scholarcy subscription. So I used my Scholarcy subscription to do my literature review. So
I think we can do systematic literature review through that, right?
Yes, you can do SLR. All these AIs, I'm using it for SLR only.
Okay, ma'am.
You can use all these for your SLR.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Coming back to literature review, the sites which you have told right now, these will be used, right, ma'am? Research Rabbit, connected papers.
Yes, ma'am. For your research data set, you can use all these websites.
Okay. Can you please tell tomorrow how to use all the studies in my paper?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you know. You start using it. Man, there is nothing that
Okay.
you just put it into the new category, put the keywords, or maybe
Okay.
you have one paper
Yeah.
and then you explore it and see
Okay.
how you can correlate it,
Sure.
right? And if you're facing
Right.
any challenge, maybe you can
Mhm.
use Litmap or you can use Research Rabbit, even the
Okay.
Insightful also. I'll not
Okay.
recommend connected papers because connected
Mhm.
papers can be done 2 maps per month for free version.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it will not be very helpful to you.
Others are okay.
Yeah, so you can make
Okay.
it from these.
Sure, ma'am.
Ma'am,
I'll
is
do
there
that.
an app
Thank you so
for
much.
creating Prisma for SLR?
No, sir. But again, you can get a help from our wonderful friend. Sir, for which topic you want to create a Prisma?
Use of AI in marketing.
Ma'am, are we supposed to fill any feedback form or something by today for attendance or something?
No, ma'am, please. Attendance की
So
बात
if
मत करिए.
no, no, ma'am, it's like so if it is done, then we can leave like that. That's why.
हाँ, please, ma'am, you are most welcome. Actually, sir का ये आ गया. So I'm just giving him
Yeah, yeah.
a draft Prisma. So this is the Prisma it is giving you. If you want to make some changes, if you want to make something add or something, so that can be done. This is the Prisma of AI in marketing. I have just given him a brief, just one liner. You need to explain little more what
Right,
basically you want to give to him, and accordingly it will give you the Prisma.
right. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. So if there is not anything else, so let us conclude for today.